Hello, and welcome to Easy Yoga for Seniors. Today we're going to learn about the wonderful world of yoga. The beauty of yoga is that anyone, regardless of age or physical condition, can do it and reap its benefits. The exercises in this tape have been specifically selected for seniors. So if you find that you cannot lie down comfortably or stand easily, then most of the postures can be done in a chair. Yoga is very adaptable. Yoga incorporates breathing and concentration into the movements, thereby making the mind and body one entity. Yoga is non-competitive, and each one must work at their individual ability. Listen to your body and do only that which is comfortable. Do not overstretch or overextend. The yoga way is balance and moderation in all things. As you continue your practice, you will see positive changes in your posture, your range of motion, and your stamina. You will also find that yoga will quiet the mind and make you more peaceful, more loving, and more lovable. Let us begin our warm-ups. Sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position, bringing one ankle in front of the other, and rocking forward onto those hard bony parts we call the sits bones. Let's rock back and forth and feel the lower back, the lumbar region, stretching out gently. This is very nice to do if you have to sit for any length of time. Just stretch forward and then release it. And then let's roll onto one side and onto the other, lifting one knee as you lower the other. Place your hands on the knees and just roll back and forth a couple of times, and then place your hands on the inner knees and draw the knees down a little bit. Good. And then take your hands across, hold on underneath the knees, bend the elbows, and keeping the spine straight. Let's sit on those bones and then lower your head toward the floor. And just stretch for a few moments, relaxing into the stretch, and then roll up. It's a nice, easy thing to do when your back feels a little tired. So now, this is a symbol of yoga. Placing first finger and thumb together, back of hands on your knees. We're going to start with the warm-ups, the neck rolls, and then the shoulders. So begin by dropping your head forward and tucking the chin in toward the throat. And then raising the head slowly, lifting the eyes, looking up toward the ceiling, chin toward the ceiling, not a real big stretch, but feel a gentle stretch in the front of the neck. Bring your head forward again and bring the chin into your throat. Raise your head, and now lower the right ear into the right shoulder. Consciously pull the left shoulder down away from the ears. Just feel the stretch through the left side of the neck. Then raise the head once more, left ear to left shoulder, and draw the right shoulder down. And it's a time to feel, a time to experience the moment. And bring your head back to center, and then turning the head, drop the chin into the right shoulder. And we're going to make a half circle, dropping the chin forward, keeping the head heavy, turning the chin to the left shoulder and draw it down toward the shoulder. And once again, chin to your throat, half circle, coming around to the right now, and drop the chin into the right shoulder. Now bring your head back to center and turn and look over the right shoulder, stretching the eyes to the right, and then back to center. Turn, look over the left shoulder, stretch the eyes to the left, and then return to center and lower your head forward and release, relax, observe, and then we'll make a slow circle around the shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder, and roll the head back, keep the motion slow, keep the focus on the area that you're using. Left ear to left shoulder, and bring your head forward. Let the head hang just for a moment to release the neck, and then let's roll off to the left this time. A wide circle around the shoulders, keeping the body still, just the neck and head moving. Taste your body as you work. And let your head come forward and tuck it in toward the throat. And then bring your head up and place your hands on the knees and lift your shoulders into your ears and squeeze the back of the head and then release it. That's a nice thing to do. It sort of releases all the tension. So let's do it one more time. Shoulders up into the ears, squeeze, and then release it. Fingertips to the shoulders now, and let's circle the shoulders, loosening up the shoulder girdle, bringing the elbows towards center. Now before you lower them, squeeze the blades toward each other as though you were squeezing a lemon between your blades, and then lower the arms down. Lower your hands, the back of hands are on the knees. Rest for a moment and observe reaction. How do I feel? Sometimes we feel this tingling sensation as we release tension in the shoulders and in the neck. Looking at your hands, we're going to work with the hands, and this is particularly good if you wake up in the morning and your hands are stiff, a little arthritic, you know. So let's bring the fingertips together, actually the pads of the fingers, and press them toward each other as you lift the elbows so you feel a nice stretch. Good. And then open the hands, and we're going to squeeze, make fists. So you squeeze all the blood out. That's good. And then again, you're going to stretch. It's good because it's circulation for the hands, for the wrists. And then you're going to squeeze. All right, now last time, we're just going to open the hands and like stars. And feel, look at the whites of your hands and stretch. And then release, release. Yes. You know, we don't pay too much attention to our hands, but we use them all the time. We should be kinder to them. Let's come lie down on your backs, please. Let's keep the knees bent. Now, for those of you that need a little support for the back of your head, a pillow, placing a pillow under the head is a good idea. Bring your arms out to shoulder height, and this is for the hip stretch and working to remove any tightness in the lower back. Have your knees and your feet wide apart, and this is called the windshield wipers. So we're going to drop both knees to the right as you turn your head to the left. Then bring the knees back to center. Lower knees to the left as you roll your head to the right. Back to center once more. Knees to the right, head to the left. Nice little twist for the spine. Bring the knees back to center. Knees to the left as head rolls to the right. And then back to center. Lower back to the floor. Rest for a moment. Observe. Always take the time to taste. Then bring your knees into your chest. Knees up to your chest. And now we're going to lower the knees to the right, toward the right armpit as you roll your head to the left. And if you can't keep the knees and the ankles together, the knees apart are fine. Knees to the left as the head rolls to the right. Do what you can. Be comfortable in your body as you work. Knees to the right, head to the left. And this time we're just going to hang around in that place just for a breath. Just relax, observe the stretch, and bring your knees back to center, knees to the left, and head to the right. And hold it. It's a nice stretch. Bring your knees back to center, and then bring your arms around the knees. Now this is a little difficult, and then you take your hands around the back of the thighs and draw the thighs into your stomach. Now we're going to stay here for a moment and stretch out the lower back. And then you're going to stretch the right leg forward, hug the left knee to you. Right heel can touch the floor as you lift the left knee up to your chest. And let's stay and stretch. It's nice work for the abdominal muscles. And bring your changing now as you stretch your left leg forward, heel to the floor, knee up to the chest. And then both knees up to the chest. And those that can, bring your head up to meet your knees and round your spine, pulling back the abdomen, head to knee squeeze. lower the head, lower the feet to the floor, hands by your side. Roll your head freely from side to side, keeping your knees bent and lower back into the floor. Good. We're next going to do the pelvic tilt. And this is wonderful to do if you have to take long car rides. And so it sort of stretches out the lumbar region. Very comforting. So hands by your side, tilt the pelvis. By tightening the seat, pressing the abdomen back toward the spine, lift the seat slightly off the floor, keeping the waist on the floor as you do this. You feel a stretch through the front of your legs, and then release it. And once more, you're going to do a pelvic tilt. And hold it. And then release it. This time we'll take the pelvic tilt into a slant so that the whole back comes off the floor. Tilt the pelvis first, and then slowly lift the spine from the floor, one vertebra at a time, keeping the hands on the floor for your support. You're going to tighten the seat muscles, pull in the tummy, and think of squeezing the inner thighs toward each other. So you get a lot of tension around the thighs, buttocks, and abdominal area. Nice toning for that part of the body. And then slowly, we're going to lower the back to the floor, one vertebra at a time as you came into it. Come out of it gradually. And bring your knees up toward you and hug your knees and stretch out your back once more. And as you notice, we do pose and counter pose, so the body always comes back into balance. Placing the feet on the floor once more, a nice, easy little workup for your abdominal muscles. Bring your hands back of your head, and with your nose facing the ceiling, we're going to use breathing for this. You're going to inhale first, and as you pull in the abdomen, exhale and slowly lift the head, lift the shoulders, pulling in the tummy. Then breathe in as you come out of it. Exhale as you pull back the abdomen, lift the shoulders, lift the head, hold it, and slowly come out of it 3 times. Once more, on the exhalation, you're going to lift the head, lift the shoulders, lift part of the upper back. This time we're going to pull back that abdomen and hold it for good measure, and then release it. Bring your arms down, bring your knees toward you, and we're going to massage by holding on to the knees, taking both hands around the knees, and circle the knees around 3 times in one direction, and get into the flanks of the back. You make a nice wide circle, massage the lower back, and in the opposite direction. Nice wide circle, good. And then bring your knees to you, and then lower the knees down. Warm-ups for everyday wear. Breathing is an integral part of yoga. It's the bridge between the body and mind. As we stretch and form the postures, the breath creates a relaxing rhythm. This quiets the mind and enhances the experience. Most people use about 1/3 of their lung capacity. Yoga teaches us how to breathe fully and deeply. Proper breathing promotes health, vitality, and clarity of mind. Yoga pays particular attention to the breathing. And so we're going to learn the full deep breath. We're going to begin by placing the hands on the abdomen and using the full capacity of our lungs, keeping the hands quiet, letting the body move. As you breathe in through the nose, let's expand the abdomen toward the hands. And as you breathe out through the nose, let's draw the abdomen in toward the spine. Breathing in as the abdomen rises, breathing out as it draws back in toward the spine. a nice massage for the internal organs. As you breathe in, this is called abdominal breath or belly breathing. Abdomen out. Exhale through the nose as you draw the abdomen back toward the spine. Now placing your hands a little above the abdomen in the rib cage region, keeping the abdomen quiet and the chest quiet, we're going to expand the ribs. So now, as you breathe in, feel the ribs expand toward the back. And as you exhale, let the ribs fall in and the fingertips will move toward each other. That's good. As you breathe in, expand the ribs, and you're going to feel as the ribs stretch toward the back of the ribs start to move too. And as you breathe out through the nose now, the ribs move in toward the center. And once more, breathing in, slowly, do not strain, breathing out. That's good, you have it, good. Place your hands now above the chest, and we're going to move the chest now. So as you breathe in through the nose, let's lift the chest. You're going to feel the breath come up toward the throat. And as you breathe out, let the chest fall. Breathing in, chest lifts, fingers move. Breathe out as the chest lowers. And one more time. Inhale, expand. Exhale, relax. Placing the hands now at the rib region or the abdomen. And as you breathe in, you're going to relax the belly, just as you did before. Expand the ribs. This is a 3-part breath. Raise the chest. The abdomen will draw in a little as the chest lifts. Now a very slow exhalation. As the chest lowers, the ribs fall in and the abdomen draws in toward the spine. Breathing in as the belly relaxes, the ribs expand, the chest lifts. Breathing out as the chest lowers, the ribs fall in and the abdomen pulls back toward the spine. Now let's bring the hands now to the back of the knees. And as you breathe in without using the hands, focus on the abdomen filling up, the ribs expanding, the chest lifting as though you were filling a balloon inside your body. And as you breathe out, let the chest fall, the ribs fall in, and the abdomen draw back toward the spine. This is particularly good for people who are have shortness of breath. It teaches the lungs to expand, and the more deeper the breath, the more quiet the mind. Particularly good for seniors. We all need more energy. Do this at any time when you're feeling tense, when you feel the need for a breather. Use the whole of your lung power. Very good. Thank you. The standing postures give you strength, balance, and endurance. They make you feel self-confident, independent, and in control. They empower you. Some people think of yoga as standing on your head. I see yoga as standing on your feet. Standing postures. Feel you're rooted to the earth. Both legs are stronger underneath you. Shoulders are down from the ears, and feel as though you're being lifted gently up through the top of your head so the spine is open, the shoulder blades are relaxed. Every now and again, take note of the way you stand or the way you sit. Posture tells you how you feel about yourself. Let's raise the arms on the inhalation. Lift out of your ribs, out of your chest. Hold onto your right wrist with your left hand, and as you exhale, push the ceiling away, stretching through the right side of your body. Let's take a breath in as you stretch through the right side, elongating. Exhale, release, another stretch. Inhale as you reach up out of the right side of your body. Exhale, let the arms float down, loose elbows, loose wrists. Soft, easy body. Through the left side now, inhale, lift out of the ribs, out of the chest, hold onto your left wrist with your right hand, and as you exhale, stretch through the left side of your body. Take a breath in. Can you elongate just a little bit more, using the breath as a way to open up the stretch? And as you exhale, let the arms float down, nice, easy arms. Inhale, let's raise both arms now. Interlock your fingers above your head, bend the elbows, pressing the palms toward your head, and on the exhalation, straighten the elbows and press the ceiling away. Let's take a breath in as you stretch upward, reach out of your ribs. Let's bend off to the right as you exhale. Take a breath in as you hold, lovely. Exhale as you slowly return to center. Breathe in as you reach. Exhale as you bend to the left, keeping your back on the back wall. Good. Inhale as you stretch. Exhale as you return to center. Take a breath in and both sides of your body. Give it a good one. And as you exhale, let your arms float down. Soft, easy arms. Relax. Unlock the knees, release the elbows. Take a moment to feel soft and relaxed, letting the breath flow in and flow out. Now bring your feet apart and we'll take a nice side stretch. Bringing your right arm around the back. Inhale as you raise the left arm. Lift out of the side. Good. Exhale as you bend slowly to the right. Trying not to twist the spine. Remember, the back is on the back wall. Take a breath in. Let's move deeper into the stretch on the exhalation. Inhale as you hold. Exhale. Come up on the inhalation. Lift, open. Exhale, let the arm float down. Bring your shoulder up just to release it. Just a couple of times to release the shoulder. Good. Left hand behind you. Breathing in through the nose, raise the right arm. So the inner arm faces the ear. Exhale, bend off to the left. Let the breath become your rhythm. Exhale as you bend a little deeper into the stretch. Lovely. Take a breath in as you reach out of your right side. Exhale as you slowly come out of it. Let your arm float down. And then we'll bring both shoulders up and circle. And shake, and shake. Bend the knees, and then let's bring the feet a little wider apart because we're going to go into the lunge. Taking the left foot fully to the left, 90-degree angle. Slide your right heel out so that you form a 30-degree angle with the right foot. The heel, this is important because then you will feel very solid on your feet. The heel of the left foot is in line with the instep of your right foot. Let's bring the arms out to shoulder height as you breathe in. Keeping your body centered between your feet, as you exhale, gently bend the left knee. Good. Lovely. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to gently deepen the bend. Listen to your own body. Inhale. Let's sink in a little deeper on the exhalation. Good work for your thighs. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, slowly come out of it. Bring your hands down, bring your feet forward, bend the knees, release your body just for a moment. Just let go. Always that letting go between poses. Take your right foot, pivot to the right, and slide your left heel out and just look down at your feet to be sure you're well placed. Inhale as you bring your arms out to shoulder height. Exhale as you bend the left knee, right knee. Take a breath in. Exhale as you sink into it. One more breath in, and as you exhale, slowly return. Bring your arms down, bring your feet forward, and let's bring your heels and your toes to each other and shake, shake, shake out the legs. Follow with the chest expansion. This posture is to open up your lung power. So let us bring the fingertips to the chest and breathe in. And as you breathe out, press the walls out, straighten the elbows. And on the inhalation, let's open up the side walls. And as you exhale, interlock your fingers behind you, bending the elbows. And on the inhalation, pull the arms away as you raise your ribs, chest, chin. Take a breath in as you stretch the arms away from your body. And keeping the knees soft as you breathe out, let's come forward. Keep the knees soft so you're not pulling too hard on your lower back. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, let's draw the forehead toward the legs. Inhale. Exhale as you come a little closer. Coming up on the inhalation, keeping the knees soft as you come up, keeping the arms away from your body. And as you exhale, let's lower the arms slowly to your side and release. Coming onto all fours gives us a greater sense of security. In this position, we emulate the grace and litheness of animals. It brings us closer to nature and our relationship to the earth. This posture manipulates the spine, giving it more limberness and flexibility. The next posture we're going to do is the wonderful cat posture. I say wonderful because I love it. When I wake up sometimes when my back feels a little tight, first thing I do is go into my cat stretch. So let us please come onto your hands and onto your knees. And it's particularly good for us seniors that really feel the lower back sometimes. It's just perfectly wonderful to manipulate the spine. This is called the table position. And I'd like you to open your fingers and you stretch so that you feel you have a good base to start with. Knees are apart, hands are apart, in a table position. And now on the next inhalation, I'd like you to drop the middle, lift the tail, and lift the chin. And on the exhalation, you're going to pull in the tummy, round your upper back, tuck in the chin, and stretch across your upper back. Inhale as you once more bring the chin up, bring the tailbone up, drop the middle. And like an angry cat, exhale as you tuck in the chin, pull back your abdomen, round your upper back. And again, inhale as you lift your chin and tail. Exhale, that feels so good across the upper back. And now the next inhalation, raise the right leg behind you and stretch it back, lift and look up toward the ceiling. And as you exhale, bend the knee to the chest, pull back your abdomen and draw your head toward the knee. Lower the knee to the floor, rest for a moment, relax. Left leg back on the next inhalation, look up and stretch from your chin all the way down. Exhale, bend the knee to the chest and the head to the knee, squeeze. Lower the knee to the floor. And now sitting back toward the heels. And if this becomes uncomfortable, then just move out of the position and stretch your legs forwards. But if it's fine, you might try to walk the fingers away from you, inch them little by little, so you're feeling a nice stretch down the long muscles of the back. Drop your cheek to the floor and rest in the pose. Soften into the posture as though you were surrendering to the floor. And then slide your hands toward you. Doesn't that feel good? Early morning cat, it's nothing like it. Starts you for the day. Back arches strengthen the spine and spinal nerves. They open the chest for better air intake. Always a challenge. Back arches teaches you how to meet difficult situations with strength of will and confidence. The cobra pose is a back arch. I always find very challenging. Very good for strengthening the spine. So let us come now onto the tummy and just slide your legs out. And before we begin, bring your hands by your side and bring your cheek to the floor and just let go of your shoulders, your arms, your lower back and your legs. Take this moment just to rest. And now bringing your hands to the side of your chest and then slip them up a little under the shoulders and drop your elbows into the floor. We're going to do a simple cobra first. And bring your forehead to the floor. And as you breathe in, we're going to slide nose and chin forward. Lift the eyes. Keep your elbows on the floor. And on the exhalation, as you tighten your seat muscles, lift all the way you can. And then slowly uncurl the spine, vertebra at a time. No hurry. Give the back work to do. Tuck the chin in, forehead to the floor. One more on the inhalation, nose and chin forward. Lift the eyes, lift the chin, exhale. Don't forget to keep the seat tight when you do a back arch. Breathe in as you stretch from your chin all the way down the front of the body. And then slowly uncurl one vertebra at a time. Bring the forehead to the floor. Bring the cheek to the floor now. Bring your arms down and rest your body as you breathe in and out. Feel the body softening, releasing all effort. And now let's place the hands once more to the side of the chest, and this time keeping your elbows up, drawn close to the body to go into the full cobra. Bring your forehead to the floor, and breathing in as you slip nose and chin forward. Now as you breathe out, pull back the shoulders, bring your chest through, squeeze your buttocks, come up on the inhalation. Keep your elbows bent, keep your lower abdomen as close to the floor as you can. Keep your breath flowing as you hold. And then slowly uncurl. The head is the last thing to come forward as you lower first the ribs, then the chest, shoulders, the forehead down. Place your opposite cheek to the floor this time, bringing your arms down to your side. Soften the body once more. Take time to taste, to feel, to rest. After the cobra, we should do the frog because it's a counter pose. So bring your hands under your shoulders, knees are open, come onto your hands, put pressure on your hands, lift onto your knees, and press the seat back. Good. Let's breathe and stretch, keeping the hands as far from you as you can so that you elongate the spine. That feels good after the cobra, doesn't it? And then now, bend the elbows and Let's roll back to the floor, onto your tummies again. Preparing for the locust, the single-legged locust. Making fists of your fingers, lift your seat and place your arms deep underneath you. Roll around from one side to the other so that you get your arms close to each other. Now, as you press down on your arms, on the inhalation, raise your right leg. Do what you can. This is very good for stimulating the whole lower part of your body. Exhale as you lower the leg down. Working with the breath. As you breathe in, raise the left leg. Now go only as far as you can. Listen to your own body. And on the exhalation, lower the leg down. Bring your cheek to the floor. Breathe in. And breathe out, letting go. Take your hands out from under. Hands under your shoulders. Push down on your hands. And let's come back into the frog and stretch those muscles that you tightened. And rest in the pose. Relax. It feels so good to be able to stretch, to use the full capacity of your body. Let's come and sit up. It is important that your body moves in all directions without constriction. Your body should be able to move sideways, be able to twist, be able to move back, and be able to move forward. All 6 directions. That's a healthy spine. Forward bend stretches the back muscles, legs, and hip joints. They stimulate the circulatory system and bring increased blood supply to the face and head. Forward bends are called poses of surrender. They teach you how to let go and accept life as it really is. Once again, yoga is balance, and so when we do a back arch, we always follow with a forward bend. We're going to do the forward bend, the single alternate leg pull. I'd like you to stretch the leg forward. Let's bend the left knee and stretch the right leg forward. Now, for people who cannot sit comfortably in this position, it's always a good idea to have a pillow nearby so you can sit on the pillow and this brings you forward. For seniors, if you have a hard time with having the knee bent, then again bring another pillow and place it underneath the knee so that you can sort of lean into the pillow. This will feel more comfortable for the groin area. Or you can take the foot down a little lower. Remember what I said, listen to your body. It's always important to be comfortable in the pose. Rocking forward onto your sitting bones, finding those bony parts again. You're going into the forward bend. As you breathe in, lock your thumbs and raise your arms and stretch upward. And as you exhale, you're coming forward, keeping the spine long as you reach out away from your foot. Now hold on to the leg any place it's possible for you. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, let's bend the elbows, drop the ribs, the chest, and the forehead toward the floor. Take a breath in once more, and as you breathe out, let's bring your body in closer to the leg. We're using awareness. We're finding that point, that edge that we can hold comfortably. No pain, just a little, perhaps a little sweet discomfort, just to let your body know it's stretching. And maintain the pose as you relax. Stay in the position. And then slowly slide the hand up the leg and come out of it. You're going to unlock the knee and loosen the ankle. You've been in this position for a while, you need to release it. And shake out the bent knee. Good. And let's bend the opposite knee. And again, before you start, find your sitting bones. So you're not rolling down into your lower back, but bringing your spine upright, always with a nice tall spine. Inhale as you raise your arms and lift yourself up out of your ribs. Stretch upward, feel proud. Exhale as you come forward, reaching out so you could touch the wall in front of you. Then hang on to the leg any place as you breathe in. Using the breath, move down into the leg as you breathe out, releasing the shoulders, dropping the elbows. And if the back of the knee feels a little tight, then lift the knee a little so that you're not pulling too hard on the back of that knee. Always modify. Know that you can. After a while, you'll find, as your body begins to respond, you'll find that perhaps you can straighten the leg. Don't press, don't push, don't overdo. And then slide the hand up the leg and slowly come out of it. Shake out the bent knee, loosen up the ankle, and sit up nice and tall. The next posture is called the small inclined plane. So bring your hands behind you, your fingertips away from your body. Pull back the shoulders, lift the ribs, lift the chest. Take a breath in as you look up toward the ceiling. Opening ribs, opening chest. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lift and stretch. That feels good. Exhale, release. Bring your shoulders forward, bring your knees up toward you and hug your knees and lower your head into your knees. And now, opening the knees and bring the soles of your feet together. Slide closer to your heels, scooping your hands underneath your toes. Keeping the spine upright, draw your chest through your arms and sit up tall. We're going to stretch through the inner thighs. So as you breathe in, pull on your toes, nice and easy now. And as you exhale, let the knees fall toward the floor. Just imagine you have two weights on the inner knees. Inhale as you lift the toes, good. Exhale as you lower the knees. Now, at this point, we're going to hold because you've played with the stretch, and now let's stay in the pose and let's relax. Feel that the breath can help you relax into the posture. Very good work for your internal organs, stimulates that whole pelvic region. Always good for a stretch. And then slide your feet away from you. Shake out. Good. The spinal twist prevents us from becoming rigid. They stimulate the function and circulation of internal organs. They relieve tension of the upper back, neck, and shoulder muscles. When the spine is flexible, the mind is flexible. When the mind is flexible, all things are possible. You say yes to life. So let's cross the left foot over the right. Cross the left foot over the right. Take the right hand and place it under your left thigh. Find your bones, find your sitting bones. I'm always after you for those bones. Raise your left arm as you breathe in, facing the back of the hands. Turn your upper body around to the left as you breathe out. Place the hand on the floor, but close to the spine. Take a breath in Use the breath. On the exhalation, you're going to turn, look over the left shoulder. Pulling back the left shoulder, stretching your eyes to the left. Keep the breathing going as you hold. And slowly coming out on the inhalation. Come forward on the exhalation and round your spine and release. Sit up and let's change legs. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to turn when you're driving and look over your shoulder without having to move your whole body? You know, most of the time you see people, they have to move their whole body to drive, just to be able to have each and every vertebra separate. So it's more comfortable. Let's take the right foot across the left. Take the left arm and cross it and sit. Good. Raise your right arm as you breathe in. Let's give it a first stretch. Facing the back of the hand as you breathe out, move the arm around, move your head, shoulders, neck, and chest around. Place the hand on the floor. Take a breath in as you pull up the spine. Breathe out as you twist the spine. Easy on the twist. Listen, listen, listen to your body. Keep the spine moving around and then return. On the inhalation, raise the arm. Come forward on the exhalation and flow into your legs. Relax your shoulders. Feels so good after the twist. Really begin to circulate all the muscles that you've twisted. And sit up. And I'd like you to cross your ankles. One ankle in front of the other. And we can do a sitting twist. And this you can do in a chair, as most of the postures can be done in a chair. Take your right hand to your left knee. Raise your left arm as you breathe in. And again, on the exhalation, turn. Look over the left shoulder. Bring the hand around to the floor behind you. Take a breath in. Use this right hand on the knee to twist, so that as you press against the knee, this begins to move the body to the left. Keep your breathing flowing as you hold the twist. Really gets into the upper back and that space between the shoulder blades. It's a prime area of tension, especially for people who do a lot of sitting all day. Bring the arms slowly up on the inhalation. Bring the left hand to the right knee, and as you breathe out, bend both elbows down and drop your head in toward the floor. Just rest and breathe, relax and taste. Slowly coming up, keeping your left hand on your right knee for the opposite twist. Raise the right arm as you breathe in. Exhale as you turn, looking over the right shoulder, bringing the hand to the floor, close to the spine. Take a breath in, and as you use the left hand on the knee to give you that torque motion, look over your right shoulder. Use the exhalation to take you to the edge of the twist. Everybody knows their own edge. The edge keeps getting wider, which is kind of nice. Bring the arm back on the inhalation. Bring the right hand to the left knee. Bend both elbows on the exhalation and fold your body. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, just let go. Release across the upper back. Soften, and then roll up. Thank you. Very nice. Surya Namaskar, salutation to the sun. A series of 12 flowing postures that symbolize the sun's energy. An excellent warm-up for intermediates. As you do it, visualize yourself basking in the sun's rays, restoring every cell in your body, leaving you with a feeling of well-being, ready to start your day. With your feet apart, as you breathe in, raise the arms overhead. Lift out of your ribs, interlock your fingers. bend the elbows, and as you breathe out, press the ceiling away, reach upward. Take a breath in as you lift, and as you exhale, bend off to the right. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, return to center. Inhale as you stretch upward, lift, exhale, bend off to the left. Take a breath in as you reach, exhale, return to center. Inhale as you lift and lean back, tightening the seat as you arch. Exhale, back to center, bring the hands under the chin as you breathe in. Lean into your hands and press your seat back as you breathe out. Take a breath in, and as you unlock the knees, exhale and fold your body in two. Hang onto your elbows as you breathe in, and let the elbows draw you closer to the floor as you breathe out. Keep the breath moving you down into the stretch until you feel your edge. Then let your arms float to the floor and walk your hands from your feet as you breathe in, till your heels lift from the floor. And as you breathe out, let's press the heels down, the seat back, and the head through the arms. Bring your head forward onto your toes as you breathe in. Very nice. And let's stretch the back again on the breath. Exhale as you press back. Once more, onto your toes as you breathe in. And move back toward your heels, pressing the seat back as you breathe out. Let's stay here as you breathe in and out. Hold, feel, taste, and then release. Come onto your knees, sit to your heels, round your spine, and rest your body for a moment. Let the breath flow, let the effort go, relax. Let's come and stand, coming onto one foot at a time, standing up, and we'll do Surya Namaskar, the 12 postures. Come to the front of the mat and bring your palms together and breathe in and breathe out. And as you breathe in, let's raise the arms, lift the ribs, palms touching, and reach back. Now as you breathe out, bend the knees as you come forward. Bring the hands to the knees, and then just let your arms float down toward the floor. Knees are bent, hands are either side of your feet. Now slide your right leg back on the next inhalation and take your lunge. Now putting weight into the hands, bring both feet behind you as you retain your breath. A nice strong standing pose. And then lower the knees to the floor. Sit back to your heels. Good. Drop your elbows and then slide your chest and chin through your arms. Slide your legs back and come into your cobra position. Good. Place your hands on the floor and lift. Now, stay on your knees and sit back to your heels once more and stretch. Take your left foot forward, take a giant walk in, place the hands on the floor and take your lunge. Bring your feet together, round your spine, unlock the knees and bring your head toward your knees. Place your hands on your knees and slowly lift your spine. Bring your palms together, breathe easy. Rest. Breathe easy and rest. Bring the hands down. We always do the sunrise twice. So we use opposite legs. Bring your palms together. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in as you raise your arms. Lift and gently arch back. Breathe out, bend the knees, bring your hands to the legs, and let the hands slip toward the floor, hands either side of your feet. Stretch the left leg back this time on the inhalation, taking the lunge. Hands to the floor, both feet behind you, come into a slant position. Good. Drop the knees to the floor, sit back to the heels. Drop your elbows, bring your chin, chest through your arms and come up into cobra position. Do what you can, don't push. Push down on hands and toes. Sit back to your heels once again and stretch. Bring your left foot forward. Take a giant walk through and lunge. Okay. Feet together, head to legs. Unlock the knees, hang over. Place your hands on your knees and slowly roll up your spine. Bring your palms together, breathe in and breathe out. The standing twist, as in all triangle postures, develops discipline and strength and fine-tunes the body. It also works on the waistline. Breathe in, we're going into a standing twist. Stretch, twist to the left on the exhalation. Bring your hand, right hand to the left leg. Raise the left arm, turn your upper body and face the back of your left hand. Keep the breath flowing as you hold the pose. Coming up on the inhalation, good. Open the arms, exhale, bring the arms down, release your knees, release your shoulders. Take a breath in, open the mouth and throw it out. Good. Breathing in, bring the arms out to shoulder height. You're going to twist to the right as you breathe out. Bring your left hand inside the right leg. Raise the right arm, turn your upper body and face the back of your right hand. Keep your breath moving you through the stretch into the pose. Hold the pose. Coming up on the inhalation. Exhale, lower the arms. Release your shoulders, relax your knees. Take a breath in through the nose, empty through the mouth. Good. Take a breath in through the nose, empty through the mouth. We'll take it just a little deeper. This time on the inhalation, bring your arms out. Exhale, twist to the left. Take your right hand, if you can, outside the left leg. Or place the hand, if you can, outside the left foot. Turn your upper body, look over your left shoulder, straighten both arms, and form the twist, the standing twist. Wonderful work for your waistlines, your back muscles, giving you strength and balance. Inhale as you come up. Don't forget the breath. Exhale, bring the arms down, unlock the knees, take your breath in between, release, relax. Good. And the last. Inhale, arms out to stretch. Twist to the right as you breathe out. Take the left hand outside the right leg. Hold on to the leg or hold on to the floor. Turn your upper body as you raise your right arm. Twist and breathe. Never holding breath. Breath is energy. Breath is life. Use the breath. Come up on the inhalation. Lift and gently arch back, stretching the ribs and chest. Exhale, unlock the knees, hang over. Relax, neck, shoulders, upper back. And then slowly, using the abdominal muscles, roll the spine up like a window shade, one slat at a time. Roll up, roll up. Walk your feet into each other. Bend and release your legs. Bend and release your legs. Good. And now to conclude our time together, let us finish with a relaxation. A time to be still, to lose body, to relax the mind, and come into that quiet place within you. Well now, you've used the body well. You've stretched, twisted, stimulated, manipulated. You've done it all. And now this is a perfect time to give the body away. Let's spend the next few minutes in deeply relaxing, so that when you leave, you're totally refreshed, feel calm of mind, and ready for the day, or the evening, whichever. Let's come lie down on the floor, and once again, for people that really can't get on the floor, you can sit in the chair and do the same thing. And if you need a pillow, place the pillow back of your head, or if you need a pillow underneath your knees. Be comfortable, modify if you need to. So let's come lie down on the floor, please. And we'll finish by totally letting go. And again, if you feel the need to keep your knees up, or even if you feel the need to lie on your side, if lying back on your back is not for you, then once again, listen to your body. Close your eyes so that you can rest your eyes and rest your mind. We're going to roll the head from side to side, very passively moving from side to side. And then bring the head back to center and lift it an inch from the floor, and just feel the weight of the head and let it fall into the floor. Draw your shoulders up toward your ears and squeeze, squeeze, and then release. Press the shoulder blades toward the spine as though you were squeezing a lemon between your blades, and then release. And remember the pelvic tilt. As we tighten the seat, you tilted the pelvis forward and upward, and then release. Now I want you to squeeze your hands and squeeze your toes and tighten your abdomen, tighten your seat muscles, squeeze your face, and anything that's bothering you, anything that's bugging you, I want you to let it go. Let it go with your body. Yes. You see, you can let it go just like that. And now, for the next few minutes, we're going to use the mind to relax the body. We're going to go to each part of the body, feel it, suggest that it melt, and experience the letting go. Then on to the next part. So bring your awareness to your toes and taste your toes. If you need to move them, fine. If not, just be there with your toes. Suggest your toes become soft and relax. Empty the heels. Feel them sinking into the floor, giving way to the floor. Soften the calves and feel the gentle pull of gravity on your shins as your calves and the floor become one. Feel that the kneecaps were floating free of your legs, the backs of the knees spreading into the floor. Soften the thighs, feel them sinking, surrendering. And just now feel that your legs have become two empty shells that you didn't need, so you can dismiss them. And come up to the buttocks and feel the soft flesh sinking into the floor. The lower back one with the floor. The abdomen soft, no controls needed, simply letting go deep within the body. Just above the navel, the solar plexus, prime area of holding. Feel it soften and feeling warm inside that area. And as you breathe in, feel the lungs expand, expanding the rib cage. And as you breathe out, feel a softening deep within, as though your body could become liquid and the floor could soak it up. Breathe across your chest. And anything heavy, anything tight you're holding on to, can you just let it go? We hold stuff there. Can you let go of any stuff that you're holding on to? Empty your shoulders and feel the whole of the upper back taking up more space on the floor as the shoulder blades soften. Space between them eases. Empty your shoulders and feel your arms could become liquid, like two streams flowing out through your limp fingers. Relax the jaw, all muscles around the ears, soften the mouth. Relax the side muscles of your neck just by being there. You're getting in touch. Relax the front of the neck, the back of the throat, all muscles around the mouth and inside the mouth. And now very gently, let us return to the body. Feel your fingers, feel your toes, feel the floor beneath you. And as you take a nice deep breath, take your arms overhead, take a nice reach through the right side, through the left side, and know you can do this at any time. If you have to go out and look your best, but you're feeling a little tired, take this 10 minutes of deep rest. Feel better than if you had a couple of hours of sleep. Bring your knees up into your chest. Stay for a moment to stretch out the back. Then roll onto one side. Yes, just stay. Just getting ready. And as you roll onto one side, a very nice way to get out of it is to bring your hands to the floor and push up and come and sit up. I thank you. There are many ways that you can use yoga. One of the ways that I find very practical is sitting in a chair and doing some of the postures. I do it on a plane when I have to take long car drives, and also just sitting at home, feeling my back and needing a little stretch. So let us be creative and come with me on this series of chair yoga. We'll first begin with the neck rolls, bringing your head forward and dropping the chin into your throat. And bring your head up, raising the chin up toward the ceiling, and then head forward again, dropping the chin back into your throat. Dropping the right ear into the right shoulder, making that circle, that wide circle around the shoulders. Working consciously as you do your stretches. Really feel, experience the moment that you use that part of your body. And then to the left, a wide circle around the shoulders. Truly taste the neck as you use it. And bringing your head forward and pressing the chin into your throat to stretch the back of the neck, and then raising the head and bringing your shoulders up to meet the ears and hugging the back of your head, the back of your shoulders, and letting them go. That's a nice feeling after that. And then again, up into your ears and squeeze any tension away and then release it. And then for the shoulders, bringing your fingers to your shoulders and raising your elbows, making a wide circle, opening the chest as you breathe. and again. Elbows together, forming a wide circle as you breathe in. And on the exhalation, bringing your elbows down. And let's do that 3 times because it loosens the shoulder muscles and you will feel more comfortable in your shoulders, neck, and arms. And bring your elbows back and give the shoulder blades just a little squeeze and then let them go. Bringing your arms down and just observe reaction. Another nice thing you can do for your posture is bring your arms behind you, holding onto the back of the chair, or if you can, interlock your fingers behind your back. And as you breathe in, bringing the arms away from your body, lifting your ribs, your chest, looking up toward the ceiling, gently squeezing the blades toward each other, and then releasing. Just a little easy stretch to release any tension between the blades. And let the head hang for a moment to release. And this is a nice one, the 4-way stretch. So as you breathe in, bring the arms up, interlock the fingers above you, and as you breathe out, bend the elbows, and then with the palms facing the ceiling, stretch up through the ribs, all the way through to the heels of the hands. And then we're going to gently bend off to the right, keeping your feet flat on the floor, your seat on the seat, and come up again on the inhalation. And then on the exhalation, we're going to bend off to the left, giving the right side a nice, easy stretch. And then come back up on the inhalation, look to your hands, lift your ribs, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, let's bring the arms slowly down. Drop your head forward and relax. Good. And now for an easy side stretch. Take the right hand down the side of the chair. As you breathe in, raise the left arm so that the palm faces inward. And on the next exhalation, we're going to bend off to the right. Take a breath in and focus on the left side of your body as you open up the left side on the next exhalation. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, slowly return to center, breathing in, and on the exhalation, lower the arms slowly down. Let it float down to your side, and bring your shoulder up to release any tension through the shoulder. To the opposite side now, so take your left hand down the side of the chair, raise your right arm as you breathe in, so the palm faces inward, lift up through the right hip to the fingertips, and as you breathe out, let's bend off to the left. Inhale as you stretch, exhale as you hang there, and take a breath in as you come back up to center. And as you exhale, bringing your arm down and releasing for a moment. Keep it, bringing both shoulders up into the ears and making that wide circle once again to release any effort in the shoulders. Let's take a breath in between. So take a nice full deep breath. Open the mouth and blow the air out. It sort of releases you. Take a breath in through the nose and blow the air out through your mouth. The cat stretch is an interesting one for the spine. So keep your hands on your knees, and as you breathe in, let's pull back the shoulders, lift the sternum, lift the chin, look up toward the ceiling, and as you breathe out, pull back the abdomen, tuck in the chin, and press your lower back toward the back of the chair so that you manipulate your spine. And once more, as you breathe in, ribs and chest, chin up, and as you breathe out, pull back the abdomen, tuck in the chin, and round your upper back like an angry cat. And do that 3 times because it feels so good, particularly if your back is a little stiff. Chin up, stretch, and especially if you've been sitting a long time in a chair. This will feel good in your back. And tuck in your chin. And then return to center and breathe easy and observe reaction. And now let us do the dog stretch, particularly good for the back muscles. Just a moment as I move my chair into position. Taking another chair in front, bringing it at arm's length, hands on top of the chair. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to press the lower back toward the back of your chair. Bring your head between your upper arms, your ribs toward the front of your thighs. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, attempt to bring the lower back even closer to the back of your chair. Take a little time with this one because it feels so good. And then on the next exhalation, just let your arms float down and hang on to your elbows. And this is particularly good for people in office where they need to stretch out their back after sitting for a while. So hang forward and let go. And then let your arms float to the floor and slowly roll up your spine and sit tall and feel good. And now we're going to do the twist. So take your right hand, again we might need to move the chair, take your right hand to the left side of the chair. And as you breathe in, raise your left arm and face the back of your left hand. So as you're breathing out, you're twisting over your left shoulder. Bring the arm around to the back of the chair and hold on to the back of the chair. Then take a breath in, and on the exhalation, just move your ribs, your chest, your shoulders, and your neck over to the left. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, let's take a little deeper twist. And slowly coming out of it on the inhalation, on the exhalation, lower your head and relax for the moment. And then slowly bringing your head up, we'll move off to the right. So you can do the same thing, looking over the right shoulder so that the body is always in balance. And now, one more forward bend just to finish, bringing your head forward, hanging your shoulders, dropping forward, letting all the weight fall forward. And if you can, hold on to your elbows once more and let the breath help you release your back. Feel with each exhalation you move closer to the floor. And then let your arms float down once more. And on the next exhalation, let's slowly roll the spine up. So the body has had full range of motion, even sitting in a chair. The yoga postures are symbolic of the way we aspire to live our lives, with courage, discipline, non-complaint, and calmness of mind. Namaste. My heart to yours.